Madrid with the victors over in the Madrid derby this past weekend, but of course, can they maintain their fantastic start to the season this coming weekend? We're going to take a look at that and more next. That's right, folks, back to another prediction video. Today we look forward to match day number 7 in this year's La Liga, and we'll get to that in just a second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, bang up to all things La Liga related, Black and Rose related, World Cup related. Later this year, of course, you would have been seeing by now some of the World Cup videos dripping through my veins right here at Black and Rose. So make sure you check all the links down below. Smash your subscribe, smash the thumbs up, and smash the bits and pieces as well. But that, my friends, is of course for another day. We're talking about La Liga action, and we're going to talk about that right here, right now. All right then, folks, let's take a long hard look at it. Of course, we're talking about La Liga, and we are talking about this. That's right, these were the games last time around. And let's show you my predictions. My predictions on the left-hand side, the real deal is on the right. So here we go. Kick it all off with Valladolid against Cádiz. Ended up as a 1-0 win for Cádiz. I went with a 1-1 draw. Not too great there. Meanwhile, Mallorca with a 1-0 win over Almería. Got that one bang on the nose, right? Meanwhile, same could be said for Barcelona. A 3-0 win over Elche. Called it, lads. Bang on the nose. Look at me. Look at me. Kicking off was Valencia. 3-0 win over Vigo, 2-1 win in my eyes. Bilbao with a 3-2 win over Vallicano, goals galore. It was 2-0 win. It was for me for Bilbao, so not too shabby there. Betis, where are you? Let's go. Let's move it. This has got a little bit hinky here. Betis with a 2-1 win over Girona. That's of course down the bottom there. I went with a 3-1 win there. Of course, Osasuna lost to Getafe. I went with a draw, so shit the bed there. Villarreal with a draw against Sevilla. I went with a 2-1. We're caught up to date there. Sociedad, 2-1 win over Espanyol. Got the one bang on the point there. And I did go with a draw in the Madrid derby, but it's a 2-1 win, so ain't too shabby all in all. That's the state of play there. What about the Liga? It does look like this. Of course, Real Madrid kicking ass and taking names, 100% success rate so far. We're winning everything that's been put in front of them. Of course, 2 points clear for Barcelona. Betis up there in 3rd with Bilbao in 4th. As for Atletico and Real Sociedad, they're 7th and 8th respectively, and going down Elche, Cádiz, and Valladolid. Indeed. Of course, let's take a look at the Super Brew then. Of course, and of course, see how you guys are getting on against me, because I'm doing fucking fantastic, I tell you that. So let's take a look at the round leagues. These are the round points over here on the main screen here. Music 1207, 20.5. Well done to him. Absolutely fantastic this past week. Raymond Reddington with 18 Bobby Dazzlers as well. Me, I did 13.5. It does okay. It does okay. Of course, not too shabby. James BC are great up there, 13 as well. Worst Jinshin up there, 13. Shepherd as well. The Mexican sniper Russell kicking ass and taking names. Kevin's in there with a 9.5. Tom Stainer and the rest of you guys with 0. Not great. No, not great indeed. Let's take a look at the overall leaderboard, where I can proudly say I'm sitting in the top motherfucking 5. That's right, I am. 67.5 points. I have a bit of a gap between myself and Barcelona Easter, who is flexing his La Liga muscles here. Tayab up there in 2nd spot, 5 points adrift with Music 1207 with the yellow jersey or the yellow cap, up 8 spots. I'm a non-mover in 5 myself. Sammy Boy's down a couple of spots. Mac is up there a couple of spots. Costas K, big mover in 6, as is Yannick with a 5-piece. But of course, that could all change this coming weekend, of course, where you can get your own picks in, where we look forward to the next one, of course. Get involved. Cut it Spain. It says Spanks. It looks like Spanks, but Spain picks. So make sure you get in there with your Spain picks. And of course, kick ass and take some bloody pickaroos. So here are the next round of games coming at you all the way through the weekend of the 7th September the 30th. We're going to kick it off with Bilbao up against Almería. It's coming at you on Friday, 30th of September. They chilled 12 times. So done 7 was for Bilbao, 2 was for Almería, 3 draws, of course. Bilbao, though, winning 4 of the last 5. 75% form for them right now. Up against the Almería side, just 1 win is 6. 25% form for them moving forward as well. Bilbao coming at you with a win last round over Almería. That's back in March 2015. It was a 2-1 win way back when. In fact, Bilbao unbeaten against Almería over the last 6, picking up 5 wins and a draw as well. They also covered this on the back of the 3-2 win for Vallecano. Of course, they've actually scored 7 goals in the last 2 games combined. Up against the Almería side, who haven't scored a goal in the last 3. So they are barren at the moment, and they could be being vacuumed into that relegation spot at the moment. 5-2 on is your Bilbao here, 10-3 is your draw, 6-1 is your long shot. So the hosts are red hot favourites. So I'm going to go with a 1-0 win, another clean sheet, and of course a shit show for Almería moving forward. Kicking off forward, it is Cádiz up against Villarreal, coming at you on Saturday, October the 1st. Now these two sides have played each other 8 times since 2005. 1 win for Cádiz, 3 for Villarreal, and 4 draws. Cádiz, though, just 1 win in the last 6, 17% form for them right now. Up against the Villarreal side, just 1 defeat past 6 for them, 67% form for them moving forward as well. Last time around, though, over in Cádiz, Cadiz. It was a 1-win for Cadiz back in March 2022. That was, of course, in La Liga. Meanwhile, of course, Villarreal with a draw against Sevilla last time around, unbeaten in back-to-back games now. Cadiz with a 1-0 win, a valuable 1-0 win over Valladolid last time around as they got their first win of their campaign up and at them. Of course, the odds here, 70-4 is your host, 11-4 is your draw, 13-8 on is your Villarreal. They are expected to win this game, they were visitors, and I'm going to go with them as well. 2-1 win for them. Big win for them needed as they are still in 6th spot and trying to move into the top 4 once again. So 2-1 win for Villarreal. Getafe, they're up against Valladolid, of course, coming at you this Saturday as well. Played the 22 times in 2002, 7 was at Getafe, 8 was Valladolid, and 7 draws, of course. Getafe, though, back-to-back wins for them, 42% form for them right now, just 1 defeat past 4 against the Valladolid side, just 1 win in 6, 25% form for them moving forward as well. Last time around, though, over in Getafe, it was a 1-0 win for Valladolid back in January 2021. Valladolid unbeaten against Getafe over the last 3, pick up a couple of wins and a draw. In fact, they just lost 1 to the last 6 against Getafe, including games in the Copa del Rey as well. Valladolid, though, did pick up a 1-0 loss against Cadiz, so that 1 win, Cadiz last time around. Meanwhile, Getafe with a big 2-0 win over Osasuna, back-to-back wins for them, and started to kick into gear as they move up the table as well. Look at the odds right here, right now. We've got Getafe 7-5 for the Ricky, 2-1 draw, 11-5 is your way win here, boys. 1-1 right down the middle, point split. What do you think about that? Let me know down below. Sevilla up against Atletico Madrid. Let's take a look at this one then. Play each other 59 times in 1993. It's a bit of a zinger, isn't it? Since 1993, 21 wins for Sevilla, 18 wins for Atletico, 20 draws, of course. Sevilla, though, a bit wobbly right now. Just 33% form for them right now. Unbeaten, though, in the last 3 games. Up against the Atletico side, who've won 2, lost 2 of the last 4. 58% form for them moving forward. So you're not the greatest run for them. But, of course, Sevilla did beat Atletico last round at Sevilla back in December 2021. And in fact, the away side hasn't won this game since Atletico beat Sevilla in Sevilla back in February 2018 at 5-2 Bobby Dazzler. We'll love that, won't we? Meanwhile, Atletico did lose to Real Madrid. Sevilla with a draw against Villarreal. Of course, last time around, though, coming at you, the odds, 7-4 is your host, 8-5 is your way win, 21-10 is your draw. I'm back in a 2-2 goals galore here. Thriller in Sevilla. And, of course, point split right down the middle. What about you? Let me know, of course. Mallorca up against Barcelona coming at you on Saturday, October the 1st. Now, these two sides played 38 times in 1987, 7 wins Mallorca, 26 wins Barcelona, and we've got 5 draws, of course. Mallorca, though, 50% form, 1-2 lost 2 and drawn 2 over the last 6. Barcelona, though, 83% form, winning 5 in the last 6. Looking A-OK as well. Mallorca did lose to Barcelona last round. It was a 1-0 win back in January 2022. Barcelona winning 6, at least 6 in the bouts, probably much more than that. 6, 8, forget about it, 10 even, about on the bounce against Mallorca. Of course, Mallorca picked up a 1-0 win over Almería, and Barcelona with a big 3-0 win over Elche. Of course, they did lose to Bayern, though, in the Champions Ligos. Kicking off for those, 72 is your Mallorca, 54 is your 3-1 is your way win, boys and girls, of course. What do you think about that, Barcelona? 2-0 win, clean sheet, 3 points in the bag, keeping up the heat at the top of the table with Real Madrid in top spot. Next up, of course, is Espanyol against Valencia, coming at you on Sunday, October the 2nd. Now, these two sides play each other. We will go back here, boy. Go back. They've played each other, according to my eyes, around about 56 times in 1995. 20 wins for Espanyol, 25 wins for Valencia, 11 draws, of course. Just 1 win and 6 of Espanyol right now, 25% form for them. Up against the Valencia side, 1-3, lost 3, 50% form for them moving forward. Last time around, though, over in of course, Espanyol was a 1-1 draw back in May 2022. Goodness gracious me, that was in La Liga. Valencia with a 3-0 win over Celta Vigo. Big win they were last time around. Of course, Espanyol with a 2-1 loss to Real Sociedad. Of course, coming at you, though, the odds. 70-10 is your host, 23-10 is your draw, 6-4 is your away win here. Gonna go with that even Stevens 1-1 right down the middle. What do you think? Am I on point with that one, or am I shooting or pissing in the wind? Meanwhile, Celta up against Real Betis, a bit of a zinger. This one also a bit of a derby as well. Play each other 46 times in 1995, 15 wins to Celta Vigo, 16 wins to Real Betis, and 15 draws. It could not be different. Could not be more tight. 42% form for Celta Vigo right now. Back-to-back defeats for them. Up against the Real Betis side, who've won 4 on the bounce. 83% form for them right now. Last time around, over in Celta Vigo was a 0-0 draw back in March 2022. Celta Vigo unbeaten in the last 2 games against Real Betis. But Real Betis come to us on the back of the 2-1 win over Girona. Of course, Celta Vigo, that 3-0 loss to Valencia. In fact, it's conceded 7 goals in the last 2 games combined. Coming at you, though, the odds, 29-20 is your host, 25 is your 9-5 is your way win here. I've gone with a 3-2 win on the road here for Real Betis. A bit of a surprise here. Even though Real Betis are kicking ass and taking names in 3rd spot, Celta Vigo doing okay, but you know, it's going to be a tasty game. If you get and watch any game this weekend in La Liga, watch that Badgerino. Next, of course, we have Girona up against Marboys Real Sociedad coming at you over at the Municipal de Balderos. Pitched the 46 times in 1995, 15 wins for Celta Vigo, 60. Oh, what am I doing? That's the wrong bloody thing. We're taking a look at Girona up against Real Sociedad coming at you. Played 8 times in 2008. 1 win for Girona, 2 wins for Real Sociedad, 5 draws, of course. Girona, though, 42% form for them right now. 1-2 over the last 6 up against the Sociedad side. Just 1 defeat past 6. 75% form for them moving forward as well. Last time around, over in Girona, it was a nil draw. In fact, back to these 2 games have ended. The last two times, both home and away, have ended up as a 0-0 draw. But if we want to spin it a different way, the last three, Sociedad haven't conceded a goal against Girona, stretching all the way back to April 2018. Sociedad picking up a 2-1 win over Espanyol, and of course Girona with a 2-1 loss against Real Betis. The odds for this one though, Girona 9-4 for the victory, 30-10 is your way win, and 21-10 is the draw here. Going to go with a 2-1 win for my boys here. Sociedad on the road, 3 points in the bag, moving the chains as well. Into the final two with Vallecano up against Elche. Bizarrely, that's on Monday, October the 3rd. Coming at you on, of course, Vallicano though, 33% form for them, just 1 win 5, up against the Elche side without a win in the last 6 games at least. But these two sides have played 21 times since 1987. 3 wins for Vallecano, 14 wins for Elche, and we've got 4 draws as well. Last time around over in Vallecano, it was a 2-1 win for the host back in October 2021. Of course, that was in La Liga. Of course, Vallecano pick up a 3-2 loss against Bilbao. Elche with a 3-0 loss to Barcelona. They've actually conceded, what, 11 goals in the last 3 games. Not great start for Elche as they sit at the foot of the table. The odds for this one, though, Vallecano 6-5 on for the victory, 25 is draw, 10-3 is your way win here. And back in, of course, Vallecano 2-0 win for them, 3 points in the bag, and up the ladder they go. And then wrap it up is Real Madrid, of course, leaders, tip at the top of the table, of course, up against Osasuna, who, of course, where are they in the table? They're doing all right in 5th spot. Of course, these two sides have played each other 40 times in 1983, 26 wins for Real Madrid, 5 wins for Osasuna, and we've got 9 draws, of course. Madrid, though, 100% form for them, winning 6 in the bounce up against Osasuna side, who won 4 the last 6, 67% form for them moving forward as well. Last time around, over in Madrid, it was a 0-0 draw back in October 2021. Goodness gracious me. But Real Madrid are unbeaten over Osasuna, over at least the last 6 games, picking up 4 wins and a couple of draws as well. Madrid with a 2-1 over Atletico, of course, and Osasuna with a 2-0 loss against Getafe. But the odds right here, right now, for this game coming at you is Real Madrid 10-3 on for the victory, 4-1 draw, 52 is your way win here. Back in, of course, the host, 3-0 win for them, clean sheet to boot, and again, 3 monster points to remain, tip at the top of the table. That, my friends, is what I've got for you there. Be sure to get your own picks in, and if I'm right, this is what the table will look like. Madrid 7 from 7 or 21 points on the board, looking a-okay. 3 points clear, 2 points clear over Barcelona, who of course got a pretty good record as well so far in the Lewandowski era. But that is that, my friends. Of course, if you want to get involved, use the link here, cut/Spain picks. And of course, we'll see how you got on next time around. But that is it, guys. Make sure you smash your subscribe, smash the thumbs up, and smash the little bell. Well, of course, we'll be back for the next action, of course, over in La Liga very, very soon. But until then, we're done.